it's your man DJ Bay. We out here at the Kim concert, Mac and Third. We got mixtapedjs.net. We got Motor City Popcorn. Want to shout out Detroit Promo TV. Holla at y'all.
What up, though? It's DJ Roach, representing West Batuto Records and founder of Detroit Electronic Music Festival. One of my favorite places to play is TheBassment, Detroit. And one of the things I love most about it is you never know who's going to walk through that door while you're performing. Great times. And I love that they're always promoting local artists. And that's what it's about. Detroit first.
Hello, my name is Klaus Bacher, Psycho Soul Cologne. Yes, I used to have the great honor and pleasure as well to play there twice. And I always used to have big fun there. Cool people, great surrounding, great sounds. A great opportunity to meet people from all over the world during movement times. And you can simply bring it on point. Just fuck the goddamn Corona, grand motherfucking rest. Detroit Promo TV simply is the best.
Yo, what up, though? This DJ Mako of Detroit Effect. And every Sunday at 7, I'm chilling with Folsom and Tate in the basement. Peace. See you there.
So they say, if anybody's going to tell your story, it should be you. So, I'm going to tell the story. This is the story of how we got to the basement. Now, see the names on the wall? The people that have played the basement. The wall over there is the wall of support. Those are the people that donate to the basement. We've been doing the basement for now 8 years. We are the original DJ streaming show, first on social media, but we'll get to all of that. If we start at the very beginning, I'm gonna go real quick. I would have to give credit to two people.
I want to tell you the biggest story about the ruthless, cunning criminal.
One person would be France Lane. He started hitting home records back in the late 80s. Late 80s, early 90s. He had two artists, Rap Mafia and Papa J Smooth, who I DJ'd for. Turntable Terrorist, because Body Mechanic was the car, but Rap Mafia. So I had to be Turntable Terrorist for Rap Mafia. But Papa J Smooth, I was still Body Mechanic. So, but they had other groups. One was a R&B group named Destiny, Sweet, and Curtis Blow. Did 2 songs with Curtis Blow on Hit Home Records. So I gotta give props to France Lane, Paris Lane, his brother, my man Foot.
Okay. Hey, all right, big man. You want to make some big bucks. You know something about cocaine?
is left. Mothers cry, babies born addicted. Brothers are murdered, they won't forget it. The glamour of drugs is a deadly disguise. It's a different form of suicide. You keep using your mind, you lose it. You need it daily, your life is ruined. Crime begins, it plays a role. More killings and robbery for money and gold. A young brother got stuck for all he had. He was left in the river in a body bag. In the wrong place, at the wrong time. Whoever seen what happened was left behind. Do 25 years sound good to you? In a cell, oh yeah, what can you do? The Steel Hotel, cause you played the game. Making deals on the street, selling cocaine. Somebody tell me when will this stop? Every other week, the population drop. In the underworld, ain't nothing funny. The little white girl is the game for money. The diamonds and cars, these don't last long. It go fast that you did it. I'm not wrong. Just an example of all the glory. PL kicked the real and tell the story. How you got started selling girl, but you only found tragic in the underworld.
Rap to be done, unrehearsed. I take pride doing for you what another young rapper wouldn't do, even if he had to. And that's taking reality out of the closet with brief composites of things to familiarize with. People only open up their eyes if they feel that what they hear should be seen, and making an effort to get the meaning becomes important. So now they look for the understanding Jay wrote the book for. I don't believe since I got it start, rap came across an MC so damn smart. Now's the day of the intelligent rapper, they say. So I had to say, hey, here's Jay. Smooth, a dynamic speaker, and some say an overconfident teacher. It's not a matter of originality, but I deal strictly with reality and stay focused, no hocus pocus. Some magic involved during the time I wrote this. So listen, for the rhythm is passing from me to you. Keep dancing.
The second person would be Max Sconey. That would be the B-side crew. We did an album in '94 called Gamers to be Sold, Not Told. Yes, this is before Snoop Dogg. These two people helped me as far as getting my studio game in order, because we all recorded at the Disc, 9 Mile and Gratiot. I damn near lived in there for 5 years between the two acts. That was the musical start. My boy DJ D, you know, he's right there in the mix. Tino actually did the intro for the B-Side Crew album. So, been in the mix for a long time. You'll see all of that as we go through. And I just had to give props to those two people because they're part of the journey that we're going to go on as we get to the basement. So, you know, check the video, play them. Solid 80s, early 90s, you know.
Damn, another stuff. Hope they ain't sold out this tape. Let me see. Yo, babe, you got that B-side tape?
Yep, this our last one.
Right.
$10. Thank you.
Yeah. I still beating down the block. Right through the hood now. $22.50.
Come back here! This is a story about the base, a small community located on the east side of Detroit, where everybody lived in poverty. Growing up in the hood was hard, and it even bothered me. Only me surviving with a brother slinging dope. I got a second crack, that's where I based on my hope. It's time to go for broke if I can't make it big. Hit the damn records, make it DJ Timmy spit. Take a good look into the eyes of a killer, aka on the river Caterpillar. My mama used to tell me just to stop and take a chill. I told her to be for real, I got some good I put the feel. She said I'm gonna get killed cause I'm out there doing dirt. But it ain't the dying, it's the being broke that hurts. So I'm out here hustling and I'm barely getting by. But things will get better, but gotta give it a little time. A few years past and I was stacking much cash. I'm moving out the ghetto and telling probably kick my ass. But since I got loot, I ain't forgot about my roots. I still wanna go ahead and do the gym shoot. It's on I said I back and check it. Man, all right, now, what happened to the folder, dog?
Okay, you ready at this time? I mean, we ain't got started yet.
What happened to the
just came up here.
The folder.
Yes, and that.
Oh, hell yeah.
Time to record shop, time to record shop, record.
Hey, you think we kick some of them live drums this time, Jim?
Hey, you think we kick some of the live drums this time?
I'm gonna put the mic over there by the drums, don't you?
Oh, yeah, whatever.
All right.
So now we get into the mix. H3O is where it started. We all grew up together, about 10 of us. You got me, Dion, Sean, Rick, Ty, Los, Chip Dip.
I ain't never remember seeing Chris.
Tino, Kareem, Corey. In 93, me, Kareem, and Lisa got together and we did a song on Rockhead Records entitled Get It, Get It, to where Kareem, Kendrick were the rappers, designated hooligans. So that was considered booty bass at the time, you know.
Back in them days where bitches was shaking their ass, but that's like 6ix9ine boys, it was all of them back in the day. So I said, hey, shit, I had the money right then. I said, well, shit, let's make an album. Let's make a little record. And that whole little premise of Don't Stop and Get It, Get It came up with We Head, came up with a bunch of songs.
You're also gonna rock it live on your ass. Pumping out the shit. Strictly for your 15. You see? 40 ounce niggas in the back. And I'ma drop you something like this. Show how we do it. Check it out. Get ready.
Now everybody get ready for the rock and roll. The shit is pumping out the system from the arsenal. Now you be pit stop clocking while I hit on this flip like this. Yeah, bitch, and I be fucking on tracks, that's fact. I be smoking on blunts and don't know how to act. You see, I'm smooth like the tempo, black like a cold maniac, freak the show, and I can freak a hoe. It's the shit, the maniac back on the rock, stepping up with Arsenal when the nickel back's like. I'm so freaky, cause I can get freaky like the nigga. See, my apple's always busted, there's no need for a fix. See, my lifestyle is hated, it took me a long way, they got some flavor in my throat, but niggas say I'm tasteless. The funky nigga with the throat, staying top on the list and leaving all you on. So I tisk it, I task it, get yourself a casket. Fucking around with Arsenal when you would never last. Kids, so stop faking steady, having a fit. Pop the tape up in the deck and say, yo, that's the shit.
Hold on a second. Hey, fellas, be careful with the chords you're throwing because you're going to hit somebody right here. You're going to leave on harm. I know you'll lead on harm. All right?
What up, though? Rick motherfucking Nitty, H3O, one of the H3O founding members, you know what I'm saying? If y'all don't know me, and one man for y'all too. Let me see. The time when my man walked up in the crib on Vaughn, we all was sitting there. Y'all was sitting there, and Reno was standing out front.
Before you bloody me.
Right, okay, before you all, but I got past you, before you all bloody me, I got past your guard.
I got past your guard. You must have been Reno and shit.
When you was running up the street and your drawers, it was cold outside, talking about the rebels are coming. Told you just a whole lot of it, but I bet you remember this one, Boosie. Me and you left Brass Key and went to the studio. What's my man there? Ant Live Studios. We had 2/5 of Paul, nigga.
After the key.
After the Brass Key, we went up there.
Right.
And we was up there. Actually, we was doing Dick Silly Bitch.
So she came from the key.
Yep, and we dropped her off. And then you went back to the key the next night. She was there. Then the night after that, she wasn't there no more. Favorite H3O song besides mine? I'll burn this bitch to the ground. Nigga, we don't fuck around. Nigga, we don't fuck around. That's my favorite song. When we was at the disc and Chip dropped the bitch. Had that bitch up on the piano, and when the music stopped, all you heard was bloop, bloop. Y'all might see that throughout the thing. I know he got it on a clip somewhere. Hopefully he'll play it when I'm saying it. But man, I'm telling you, that favorite studio moment.
Hello world,
My name is Sidney Valentino, right? Better known as DJ Dirty, DJ T Dirty, Dirt Dog, Dirt McNasty. It's a whole slew of BKA, Big Sexy to all the ladies. Please believe that. My most memorable H3O moment is actually the very first performance that my homies did at Maxie's Bring All Your Friends. That was very exciting to me because the song, man, I love that song. I love that song. The beat, the groove, and it was the first time we actually got to really showcase our talent. And, you know, let the world know who H3O was back then. My personal most memorable moment was the very last dice game we had over there when I cleaned house. There was only one person riding with me, and that was Reno. I had to at least have about 30 bets going against me, and I was shooting against Chris, and my point was 10, and I told him to catch the dice, and I threw double fives on him, and I can't remember the exact how much, but it was a lot of money because I beat everybody in the damn house. It was about 50 cats in the house on that night. That's my most memorable moment. I am the king of the dice when it comes to that on hating. Please believe that.
What song did you rap on?
Yeah, here we go. I knew that was coming. From the time I got this email, I knew you was gonna bring it up. Shout out to Kendrick from Bellamy because I couldn't do it. I was on the We Head remix. You know, I just couldn't get into it. I mean, it was cool when I wasn't on the mic because I was flowing in, but once I got in front of the mic, I just couldn't. It just didn't come out right. But Kendrick bailed me out, and Lucy edited it, and it worked. Because when I got to just trying to say the word, and I messed up, Kendrick just up there, he meant to say it was weed. Hey, it was a lot of weed, a lot of drinking back then, so hey, it is what it is. I will never live that down. Without question. Me and Boosie was at the disc. It's just me and him this night. And we did some samples and was playing around with DD Parliament. So we did our own rendition of it, and turned out everybody thought it was the song, but it was actually in fact me and Boosie singing and doing everything on there. And we played it, but that's the song. It's like, no, that's me and Boosie. That's just us singing and acting. We was just playing around, but we actually sound like the record. Come on, if we were hood stars, every club we went to from east to west, H3O. Oh, we took over the dance floor, we drunk for free, we took all the bitches, everybody always came back to Hayden for the after party. Every time. From Page 1, Larante's, 19 Hole, Clubs, Strawberry Fields, Club 7. If I go back in time and just relive the 90s from 1989 all the way up to 99, we took over. Every showcase, Page 1. Hell, we ran the motherfucking Brass Key. We had 3 different DJs of our clique up in Brass Key. I mean,
better known as JD's Club yesterday, DJ, every Saturday night. Check me out. DJing over 30 years now. Been DJing since I was 15 years old. I'm telling you, I've been out here in the streets, I know everybody. We party like that. One of the hottest DJs in the city.
other top 10 artists of guests. Number 1, Devil Ray. May have been the first female DJ to play the Bassment. I may be wrong too. Number 2, Larry the Vibe Maker Miller. He's an actor in Detroit. He had a donut store. Number 3, Gabe Gonzalez. Drummer for George Clinton. P-Funk. Number 4, Mike Clark, Tony Nova. You know, whenever they get together, it's a stone cold blast. Number 5, The Fresher. Courtesy of Angie Linder. She was part of the Detroit-Berlin connection. Number 6, Solar, Ray 7. Number 7, Earl Mixon McKinney. You know who he is, Sonic Natives. Number 8, Electric Autos Funk Factory. If you don't know, short films also. Number 9, Gappa Player. Okay. Number 10, Chrysalis. Hot.
Hey, what's up, everybody? I'm Keith Tucker, aka DJ K1, Optic Nerve, Alien FM, and a founding member of Aux 88. I just want to say, everyone, please check out The Bassment Show. If you want to hear great electro, funky techno, great house music, and some of the greatest music from Detroit and the greatest minds in Detroit electronic music, listen to The Bassment. I'm representing Direct Beat Classics.
So now I'm gonna take you on Roseline. This is Ray 7's crib. Now, this was my acceptance into the techno family. You know, I would sit around with UR all day and they would practice at Ray's crib. So that, even though I knew Mike, we got to converse more and got to know each other more during this time. This is about 2 years on Roseline. It was me, Ray 7, and Suburban Night.
My fondest moment at the tunnel was one summer. We just told everybody just by mouth to come, we're gonna have a barbecue. And we had like 150 people. Came through all around the world, had a good time. Wasn't no trouble. That stood out to me at the tunnel. That was a good ass time. And Ray started it. Ray started like, yeah, we're gonna have a barbecue. Think about how we gonna cook. Hey, he pulled it off. First barbecue at the tunnel. So when I look at the basement, this is just like really phase 2, but another phase 1. You know, that's some good ass times at the tunnel. Recording all kind of stuff. Trying to do it digital. Going on trips, everything. The tunnel, it generate business. It was just a few guys living at the tunnel.
And the music that came out of there, that was the beginning of Detroit Techno Records. So that was when, okay, it's time to make a stake in the game. So we started Detroit Techno Records, and the first release was actually Soul, DJ Lego. And it was released digitally through EPM. Oliver came and met Oliver and things like that. And we got the label started. You had Carnality that came out at that time with Suburban Night.
Carnality is big. It was by me, but Ray put the mix on it. Put it on Mollison's label. Boom.
And me and Ray 7, we did a lot of projects together. But that was the birth. Gerald Mitchell, that's when he comes into play.
Okay, this is a very true story, 100% true. Me and Ray 7, Tori, we all had a meeting at Ray's house, and we decided to have a barbecue party when the festival was happening. I forget what year it was, 2011 or 2010 or something like that, 10, 9 or somewhere. But no one was having barbecues. So we decided to have a free barbecue with no admission. The mission was bring something to drink or bring something to eat to get in. And then we also allowed DJs to come and play and do their thing, you know what I'm saying, if you got records and stuff. And it went off really well. And then we did it the next year as well. It worked out well. Now everybody's doing it. I think that's a great thing that music brings everybody together and makes it all happen. So yeah, that's how we did it. That's a true story, 100%.
I was the man at Tunnel 7. What you talking about? Everybody waiting for Draco to come over. Right. Y'all know what I'm saying? Come on, keep it real. You know, hey man, you know. Drummer, / bus driver, coming up with all kinds of stuff, man. Oh man, we had the best times, best parties over there, man. Girls bring away to cook. Oh my goodness, it wasn't playing. Yes, sir. So yeah, oh man. Being in the basement, in the tunnel, dark, lights out.
This is like a growth. This is how we get to the basement. You know, all of these steps matter in the basement coming to fruition. Because without knowing these people, this journey wouldn't be.
What's your band camp? What's your band camp? Yeah, you ain't about booty. I'm about that band camp.
I'm B. Calloway. Yeah, I mean, body mechanic at EF first. Then I had my own studio. He would come through. Oh my God, these late night beat sessions, because he loved to be in the middle of the night making music. So he would come over and keep me up till fucking 6 o'clock in the morning making music and stuff. We would go from loud music to putting on headphones because my girl was in the next room trying to get ready for work the next day. So, you know, a lot of stuff happened there too. We got some stuff we was doing back then. We did rap. It was everything with him too. He wouldn't even do like a whole, it'd just be a night of music like crazy. We'd be did some rap shit, we'd be did some techno shit, some ghetto tech shit. And this nigga would not go to sleep. I'd wake up the next morning and he would still be in that bitch with the headphones on. Tunnel. I used to travel there a couple times a year. No, what happened was Ray We was always kicking in this shit, but when he would go out of town, when he gained his trust with me, so when he would go out of town, he would ask me to watch his crib, and I'll be like, okay. So that's where it all kind of began for me, and then it turned into me staying at the tunnel. When we stayed at the tunnel, the game changed because it was like an all-day network of just music and getting blowed. But it was like music was all around us. We had DJ equipment, musical equipment, instruments, and everything, and it was kind of like an all-day thing where we just straight did music. I made some shit in there. My EP, 100 million euro, was made in Ray's basement. Ray 7, Tunnel 7, I made that in Tunnel 7. So, you know, we banged out a lot. That's all I can remember. We partied a lot. We made some great tunes in there, did some mixing in there, and it was like a big ass, it was like a brother's factory. You know what I'm saying? So that's how it was over there, man. But we did a lot of stuff in there. Some of this stuff is getting released now, and it was a nice spot. It was kind of like we was all there. We was just dropping shits, random. Beat came out, boom, boom, boom. Said some vocals. Sylvia was there, laid some vocals. That's one of my favorite songs too. And it came out sweet. Body and Cat laid it down, got to twisting them buttons. And then we had I Wanna Fuck. That shit was sweet too. Still is. That's one of my favorites. I like TheBassment. It's like it's his own little thing. I like the idea that he put together. I think it's a good representation of the Detroit techno and the way we really roll. I'm talking about we, that's a certain group of motherfuckers. Everybody ain't down. But like how we do stuff, this is kind of the essence. Basement, music equipment, doing shit, it be banging, you know what I'm saying? It's love, you know what I'm saying? He spread love to everybody, invite people in, whoever doing something, come in, tell people what you're doing. I think it's a great idea, and I hope you keep rolling with it, you know?
I know it's odd that we're sitting and not watching the DJ, but we got the Don here, Chef Woodward, sitting on standby. But we also have Vicarious Johnson, director of the play Married but Single 2, right?
Yes.
Coming here Tuesday, right?
Opens up on Valentine's Day.
Valentine's Day. Okay. So tell us about the Married but Single, because this is number 2, so obviously number 1 was the hit.
Number 1 sold out everywhere, so the people demanded to continue the saga to see where it was going.
Unbelievable.
Composure. Yeah.
You got a new one from there.
I have to be out on
Let me see. I mean, it's just to sit on Roseline. The inspiration for the basement pretty much comes from Roseline.
Hello, my name is Peter Sweeney, also known as Rustal. I'm from Dublin, Ireland. Shout out to TheBassment in Detroit. I played there in 2018 as part of the Suspect takeover. It was probably one of the best days of my life, getting to hang out with the likes of Suburban Night and Tunnel 7 and talk and just catch up and meet these guys, and it was a great experience. There's a great sense of community that I haven't experienced before, and these guys are as real as they get and they're true to the underground. So show your support for TheBassment, and peace and love.
In the building. Had to go ghetto tech on them. Was this the ghetto tech? Or was this just early Aux 88?
Early Aux 88.
Yep. Electro bass, we never thought of it as that, but
The electro bass.
Yeah, we never thought of it as ghetto tech. We think that came kind of afterwards, but we just did music that we always thought just music that we want to dance to. We just try to do an extension of Kraftwerk and Cybertron and keep it more street. Yeah.
Put that edge to it.
Yeah.
Little rawness.
And vocals. That's something that's a little different, but we always try to, do the vocals and stuff and make them make sense.
I'm glad you emphasize the vocals.
Yeah.
You ready? So now we get to the basement. This would be the Detroit promo TV era. That's when me and Daryl Goodwin decided we wanted to be on TV. Even though she might say I wanted us to be on TV, but we was gonna be on TV. So Detroit promo TV, which I consider the first techno TV show, because it was all about techno and all about Detroit entertainment, movie, people, shopping. It was, we came on at 3 a.m. TV 20. So we did that with 2 seasons. Did 2 seasons of Detroit techno TV, but being on TV, gotta have the moolah. So,
can we get some sugar pie, honey bunch?
She can't like you.
After 2 seasons, we decided, well, maybe we need to downsize this. And we started streaming every Sunday from the basement. It started with me, Ray 7, dear DJ Spade, and then came along the Butcher. As you know, if you listen to it, that's who was hosting on the mic. So this is where it started, and that is how it started. A transition from a TV show. And as you know now, it's one of the biggest things on social media. And it all started at a little house on 8 Mile. Now, over the time, we've had many artists come and play the basement. We've had Phil from Orbital, Mike Banks has came and blessed the basement, Moody Man, who else is coming to play? Drive Train. If you go to the wall, Mr. Day has come and played live. Yeah, Scott Go-Go, Jax from Portland, JT Money from Poison Clan came and rocked the basement.
Well, we're gonna get back to the mix. Yeah, back to the mix. We still here. Throwback Thursday is still in full effect. JT Money 6'4", DJ Nasty, Body Mechanic.
Many people from overseas. I mean, as you can see, this wall is filled with autographs from the hottest people in dance music that have come and played the basement. Come in, did they jibby. Right here. We're blessed, we're grateful, you know. And if you know anything about the cafeteria lady, you know it was some good ass food here. And we are glad that you still continue to watch The Basement. And we are proud to bring you some new artists, DJs that need to be seen and heard. Because a lot of people don't get the opportunity. And a lot of people won't give the opportunity. But right here in The Basement, that's what we do. We give you the opportunity. We want you to be heard, to be seen. And that's the purpose of The Basement. That's where The Basement comes in. That's our purpose. So, all I can say is continue to watch. Because as of right now, we're not going nowhere.
Man, I didn't even know they had a video for that jam. What up, though? I'm the pilot, Body Mechanic.
And I'm your co-host, Derek Hill. He's the brand in the music, and I'm the beauty.
You right.
Yes, Body Mechanic, and I can't wait for the throwback video, but it's a secret.
Yep. Hit us up on the website, DetroitPromoTV.com. Hit us up on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Detroit Promo TV. And we'll be back after these messages. Ta-da.
When was the last time you had food so good that you wanted to slap your mouth? Chef Greg's Soul in the Wall, located at 10009 Curtis off Wyoming.
I wanna be your space monkey. We can travel like you never seen. I wanna be your space monkey. We can get high behind the clouds. I wanna be your space
That's that brand new DJ Roach, the Westo Futuro record. This bad boy, a ghetto banger. We got two sisters in the building doing their thing. What up, though? The champagne room is now open. The champagne room is open. Yeah, we need security in the building.
I am the AM, aka Anne-Marie Teasley, and I started bringing DJs to TheBassment or Detroit Promo TV in January of 2020. I decided to do so because I knew a lot of really, really hot, raw talent, and they weren't getting the exposure that they deserved. So I only had a little bit of clout myself at the time. Don't have much more yet. Still working on that, but I figured I would take the little bit of attention that I had and try to focus that on some of these really hardworking artists that I have met just through hanging out and going to different events around the city. I feel that it did have a very big impact on the techno scene because first of all, Underground and Black was something that my sister started in Atlanta, Georgia, even though she is from here. I stayed here, she went to Atlanta, and I decided to do something with Underground and Black in Detroit so that we could incorporate both cities and do more collaborations and have a bigger network of artists. My experience at last year's Backyard Barbecue, I wasn't anticipating it. I had a really good time. But yeah, that was a really great experience. And of course, it wasn't as crowded as it normally would be. But hopefully this year, since the restrictions are lower with COVID, we'll have like the normal big, huge turnout that we normally have. And as far as a favorite guest, I can't pick a favorite because everybody basically showed their ass when they came on the show. I mean, everybody put their best foot forward. They curated wonderful sets. You could tell that they really, really came prepared. And I appreciate you guys. I love you guys for that. And hope to see you guys again soon.
All I can say is continue to watch. Because as of right now, we're not going nowhere. And but maybe not. So, thank you. Checking out the doc. I hope you enjoyed it. And I hope soon we can have another sit down and plan. We can do with each other.
At what Detroit intersection was the world's first traffic light installed in 1915? A. Woodward and Grand. B. Jefferson and Connor. C. 8 Mile and Southfield. D. Van Dyke and French.
I came to Detroit years ago, 25 I think, because of the music, and I have visited the city again and again, and the music in between developed Berlin, the Detroit music. Maybe not many know about that. The music of Detroit came in the right moment to Berlin and has caused the biggest youth movement of the last century, the movement for electronic music. This music has been played in all cities all over Europe and is still happening, and became a strong economic force in Berlin.
And the answer to the question, at what Detroit intersection was the world's first traffic light installed in 1915, is A. Woodward and Grand.
What up, though? I'm Ty Skills here for Detroit Promo TV at one of my favorite places, the Barbershop. Today I'm talking with a guy, he's actually a barber, a producer, and a director who's doing a documentary on the barbering, and it's called Barber Life. So we're gonna see what Dave got to tell us and what he got in store, what he got going on.
Well, I'm Dave Turner. I'm a producer of Detroit Barber Life.
Hi, my name is Stacy Hot Wax Hell. I'm from Detroit, Michigan, and I'm at the Movement Festival 2014. Getting down with you, baby. Eddie Folks, DetroitWax.com.
Yo, this is the Egyptian Lover from Los Angeles, Egyptian Empire Records, Freak Beat Records, West Coast Pioneer, doing my thing since 1983.
He's being modest when he says this, but he's one of the first superstar DJs in Los Angeles, California. One of the most influential guys putting West Coast rap on the map. And I'm Jamie Jupiter, computer power, baby.
How I came up with the name Egyptian Lover was I was looking for a DJ name because I was getting really popular in my high school DJing. And I don't want to be DJ Greg, so I was like, how about Prince Diamond? And I came up with a bunch of different names, the Prince this, the Egyptian Prince. And one of my father's friends came back and said, you should call yourself Egypt because you have these sideburns, and you have this hump in your nose, and you look Egyptian. I said, all right, Egyptian Lover, and I came up with Egyptian Lover.
I'm Mark Flash, Underground Resistance, UR078. Well, timelines consist of John Dixon, keyboards, Deshaun Jones on sax, Mike on keys, Mike Banks, and myself on rhythm section. And that's the group timeline. We do a lot of UR tracks and stuff that we can make up on the fly, things like that. So that's basically what timeline is. An electronic band. No, the only electronic band. Well, at least the best.
How does it feel to be a Detroiter representing Motown in Detroit?
I'm grateful to be a part of the Motown legacy. You know, I really am. It's fitting that I'm on the Motown label, you know, and making music the way that I do, and inspired by, you know, such great musicians, and even worked with some of the, you know, original Motown, you know, arrangers. Paul Reiser's on a few of my records, you know, so I'm very proud to be in the legacy of, sharing the legacy of the likes of Stevie Wonder and Marvin Gaye and Smokey Robinson, so it's a good look.
Hope you enjoyed the show as much as we enjoyed sharing lifetime with you. So catch us here, same time, same channel next week, so we can do it all over again.
I have Detroit connections.
Yes, you have Detroit connections.
Oh, thank you to our sponsors, Detroit Techno Records. You can get their music at DetroitPromo.com.
You hungry?
Yes.
Is that the problem?
You need to go to Chef Greg's. But until we meet again,
She is great for a robber, isn't she? I thought you were gonna steal something.
I'm stealing your wax notes.
Don't steal those. Those are copyrighted.
Well, I wish you stopped telling them because they whack, they corny.
Oh. Juliet.
Y'all gonna introduce yourself.
What's up? This is Mo Money.
Wait a minute. Okay. Gotta get my drink.
Here we go.
Chippo in the house.
You gotta talk louder though.
What the fuck is that? Is that an introduction?
Yeah, Chippo trying to be on your uncut.
Man, what kind of shit is
promo
that?
style.
Are you serious, bro?
Yeah. Well, I got a more name.
This nigga Chip right here.
I got more names.
More money in the motherfucking house.
More money right there.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Keep your shit official, bro. This is uncut right here. That's what we gotta do.
Just like that.
There's more money in the house. This right here, this chip or dip. I don't know if he the dip or the chip. It don't make no difference.
There we go.
We gonna run. We gonna run with this shit right here. You understand what I'm saying? This is uncut. Detroit Promo TV.